Good evening, this is Ashley coming to you from the Brown Family Farm and Homestead in northern Michigan. I just wanted to make a real quick video and show you how I start my seeds. We live in zone 5, so we can't plant until the end of May, which is Memorial Weekend. So what I do is I start out with my seeds. I'm just going to give you a quick visual of how I do it. I have already started it. We're about 3 weeks into the grow season. So all I'm going to do is explain to you how I do it. What we have here are regular dish tubs. They're dollar store plastic tubs. I use these because I can reuse them every year. I found that this is a lot easier. I used to use these. They're just the really flimsy pots that are biodegradable. I do not use these because I noticed that when I watered them, these sink and they flatten, and they just weren't working for me. So what I do is I start out with my soil. I get it at this time of the year. I get it at Tractor Supply or your local Walmart. So I have my dirt in my tub, and depending on what you're growing and how it's going to grow is how you're going to want to space out your plants. In this one, I have already planted chive garlic. So I'm just going to give you a general idea. So what I do is I go through and I level off my dirt, and then what I do is I usually take until my first line on my finger, and I just poke a little hole in the ground. It's really hard to see because of my lighting. So I poke it right into the soil, and I do that depending, like I said, depending on what I have, every 3 to 4 inches. And then I disperse 1 to 2 seeds in every hole. I use 2 seeds usually because I'm not sure if they're both going to grow. And then when they start growing, they look something like this. So this one has 8, and like I said, my lighting is very bad tonight. So I have 4, and these I believe are peppers. Yes, and I use heirloom. Whatever your preference is, we here on our farm and homestead are completely organic and non-GMO. So as you can see, it looks like I have some seeds that got into this one. I have kids that check on these, so you never know what you're going to find. That's why I always check them every day. So anyways, I have my seeds here planted. I already have a growth. Like I said, this is a 3-week. So what I do right before I get ready to plant is I cut this just like a cake, okay? Just like a cake like this. And then I gently scoop out that part that I'm planting, and I just plant it right into the ground. And these actually, I use the regular serrated kitchen knife, and I just cut it like a cake, and I scoop it out. I did this last year. I found that I did not have a problem with it. Depending on how often you're willing to water, some people do it like this and put in paper towel or use newspaper to hold the extra water in there. I water and check every day. I have a little extra, like in this one, I have some grass, and you just take it and you just pull it out, just like you're weeding your garden. Very simple. Like I said, I planted these all 3 weeks ago. Over here, I have some squash starting already, and it's looking like I'm going to have to stick these and then tie them off because they're already getting so big. And like I said, usually May 26th to May 28th is our planting time. I hope this helped you and get a general idea of something someone else does. If you like what you see here, like and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, the Brown Family Farm and Homestead. I hope you're getting ready for your gardening and putting up new fences and getting ready for the new grow year. Thank you for watching. Like I said, like and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook at the Brown Family Farm and Homestead. Have a good night.